All about COVID-19 vaccines. How do vaccines work? Vaccines contain weakened or inactive parts of the pathogen. This weakened version, which is called antigens, this weakened version will not cause the disease in the person after receiving the vaccine but will trigger an immune response in the body. Our immune system is classified into two, namely innate immunity and adaptive immunity. Innate system acts as the first-line defense and detects foreign bodies but cannot always eliminate the foreign bodies. The adaptive immunity has two types of cells called B cells and T cells. These immune cells recognize the antigens and produce antibodies. If in future we encounter the same pathogen, the immune system will remember the pathogen and produce antibodies and destroy the pathogen before it has a chance to make you sick. COVID-19 vaccines also work in a similar way. As vaccines trigger our immune system, vaccines may lead to some side effects. These side effects are mild to moderate and short-lasting. Some of the common side effects of COVID-19 vaccines are muscle pain, headache, diarrhea, fever, redness and swelling at injection site, chills. Now let's talk about COVID-19 vaccines. These vaccines have been approved and are in effective use to fight against the virus. Covishield, Covaxin, Sputnik, Moderna, BioNTech, Pfizer. Covishield is vaccine that aims to protect against COVID-19. The vaccine is developed in United States by the Oxford University and British Sweden company AstraZeneca. It is a recombinant, replication-deficient chimpanzee adenovirus vector encoding the SARS-CoV-2 spike glycoprotein. Following administration, the genetic material part of the coronavirus is expressed as a spike protein, which is an antigen recognized by the immune system as foreign invade and triggers the immune system to produce specific antibodies. Covishield regime consists of 2 doses. Recommended time interval between first and second dose should be between 12 to 16 weeks. One should not take the vaccine if allergic to any ingredient of the vaccine, pregnant or breastfeeding, and consult with the healthcare provider. Covaxin. Covaxin is India's indigenous COVID-19 vaccine by Bharat Biotech, is developed in collaboration with the Indian Council of Medical Research and National Institute of Virology. Covaxin is included along with immune potentiators, also known as vaccine adjuvants. Vaccine adjuvants are added along with antigen to the vaccine to increase immune response and increases effectiveness of the vaccine. The vaccine adjuvant used in Covaxin is alhydroxychem 2. It is a 2-dose vaccination regimen given 4 to 6 weeks apart. Adults above the age of 18 can take the vaccine. People who are not eligible to take this vaccine are people who have allergies, people who are suffering from bleeding disorders or if they are on blood thinners, people who are immunocompromised or are on medicines that affects the immune system, pregnant women, lactating mothers, people who have already received another COVID-19 vaccine.
Sputnik V vaccine helps prevent COVID-19 in individuals 18 years of age and older. It is developed by Gamaleya Research Center of Epidemiology and Microbiology in Russia. Sputnik V uses a non-replicating weakened virus to deliver small parts of virus and stimulate our immune response. It reduces the actual time taken to develop immunity towards SARS-CoV-2. For Sputnik vaccine there are 2 doses available. After first dose, 3 weeks or 21 days interval should be there to take the second dose, who should avoid Sputnik V, along with breastfeeding and pregnant women. It should not be administered to individuals having acute state of allergic reaction. The vaccine is not recommended for 17 years and younger age groups. Anybody with body temp above 38.5 C must defer vaccination.
Moderna vaccine or mRNA 1273 aims to protect against COVID-19. It is developed by American company Moderna, the United States National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases and the Biomedical Advanced Research and Development Authority. Moderna vaccine is mRNA type of vaccine. Vaccine dose consists of 2 shots with an interval of 28 days. Some immunocompromised people are advised to get 3 shots. Who should avoid this vaccine? People who have severe allergic reaction to any ingredient like polyethyl glycol. People who had severe allergic reaction after getting first dose of the vaccine. The vaccine is recommended for older persons due to high risk of COVID, but very frail older people having less than 3 months life expectancy should avoid the vaccine. The vaccine should not be administered to people younger than 18 years of age due to pending results of study. World Health Organization recommends the use of this vaccine in pregnant women when the benefits of vaccination outweighs the potential risks. BioNTech, Pfizer vaccine. The Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine is an mRNA-based COVID-19 vaccine developed by the German biotechnology company BioNTech and for its development collaborated with American company Pfizer. BioNTech, Pfizer vaccine is mRNA vaccine is based on incorporating the key spike protein. When injected into humans, the cell's molecules read its sequence and build spike proteins. In turn, the body then makes antibodies against the spike protein and they protect us against the viral COVID-19 infection. 2 shots are to be given at an interval of 21 days. Who shouldn't take the vaccine? People with a history of severe allergic reaction to any component of the vaccine should not take it. People who had a severe allergic reaction after a previous dose of this vaccine. Children less than age of 12. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, recommends that pregnant women get vaccinated with the COVID-19 vaccine. A statement by the British Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency, MHRA, and the Commission on Human Medicines, CHM, reported that they had reached a conclusion that the vaccine is safe and effective in children aged between 12 and 15 years. A 2021 report by the New South Wales government in Australia found that the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine is safe for those suffering from immunodeficiency or immunosuppression. Now let's compare the vaccines according to their efficacy and availability in India. Vaccine efficacy is the percentage reduction of disease cases in a vaccinated group of people compared to an unvaccinated group. Covishield's efficacy rate is 70.42% and it is one of the vaccines which are widely distributed in India. Covaxin's efficacy rate is 93.4% and it is India's first indigenous COVID vaccine. Russian vaccine Sputnik's efficacy rate is 91.6% and it is expected to start local production of this vaccine in India shortly. Pfizer has the highest efficacy rate with 95.3% and it is currently not available in India. Moderna's efficacy rate is 94.1% and it is also not yet available in India. There are currently 11 variants of the SARS-CoV-2 virus that the World Health Organization trusted source is monitoring. One of these variants is the Delta Plus variant, also known as AY.1, which was first detected in India in February 2021. India has classified this new variant of coronavirus as a variant of concern. The Delta strain was said to be responsible for the deadly second wave of infections. Studies showed that the so-called Delta Plus variant spreads more easily and binds more easily to the lung cells and is potentially resistant to monoclonal antibody therapy. A single dose of vaccine may offer reduced protection. However, a second dose has been shown to produce enough antibodies against symptomatic infection and severe disease. UK researchers found the Pfizer vaccine had an efficacy of 33% against Delta after a single shot, and 88% after both doses. In the case of the AstraZeneca vaccine, the efficacy was just 33% after the first dose but went up to 60% after the second dose. Covaxin showed 65.2% efficacy, Moderna showed 72%, whereas Sputnik V showed 83% efficacy against the new Delta variant. COVID-19 booster shot. As the number of mutant variants increases, the efficiency of the 2 dosage of COVID-19 vaccines decreases. So hence an extra third dose called the booster shot is required. The extra dose mobilizes your body's immune system defenses further to protect against COVID-19, especially variants such as Delta, that are better at eluding vaccine-generated protection. Serum Institute of India, SII, Chairman Cyrus Poonawalla recently stated that a third or booster dose of Covishield is needed 6 months after the second jab. He said after 6 months the antibodies level go down, which is why a booster shot is required. In April, Bharat Biotech makers also got permission from Drug Control General of India to conduct trials for the third shot of Covaxin. The final results are expected to come out during November 2021. As of now, World Health Organization, WHO has put a stop to it. till more countries catch up on 2 doses of vaccination. This is because there is an alarming gap between high-income and low-income countries. But in future booster shots will definitely come. Vaccines for children. Currently, only Pfizer vaccine is authorized for people 12 years and older. Vaccines for children age 5 and up may be authorized soon, and clinical trials are now underway in children as young as 6 months old. Clinical trials show that Pfizer coronavirus vaccine is 100% effective in protecting children 12 to 15 years from infection. Children cannot have the vaccine since their immune systems are different from an adult. Vaccines for children may require different dosage levels and formulation. It can also vary depending on their age. A 16-year will have a much different immune system than a 16 months old. The vaccine helps prevent kids from getting COVID-19. Although COVID-19 in children is milder than in adults, some kids can get severe lung infection and become very sick and require hospitalization. They can also develop complications and long-lasting symptoms that can affect their health. That's all about COVID-19 vaccines. Thank you for watching the video.